guys, it's Minx here, hope you're doing well. Welcome back to Danganronpa. I think that's the right name, Danganronpa. I'm pretty sure I've had it right every single video so far, so don't worry about that. Let's jump in. We've been summoned to the gym by Monokuma. Let's find out what's happening. There's only 7, probably 8 of us left. He made a special announcement to ask us to come to the gym. And he sounded pretty serious about it too. I guess that's where we're going then. No one else seems to be around, so I'm assuming everyone else is already there. We're always so fucking slow. Makoto, you're fucking useless sometimes, I'll tell you that. Oh, I'm just gonna take 20 minutes to get to the gym, don't mind me. Just gonna take 20 minutes. 20 minutes. Oh, Sakura's alone. Can we, confront her now? You're the last one. Everyone else is already inside. Aren't you gonna go in? However, I have a bad feeling about this. More than just a feeling. Probably Monokuma did call all of us together after all. Sakura? Well then. Makoto. If something happens to me, Hina. Huh? I'm sorry. Never mind. So then. I'm in. I've got a horrible feeling. I'm going to predict this now. I've got a horrible feeling Sakura is gay for Hina, and Monokuma's made a deal with her that he won't kill Hina if she works for him. That's a prediction, because obviously we know that Sakura is the spy now, but she's obviously rejected Monokuma in some way, because Monokuma and her were having that melee fight in the gym that we spied on. So I'm predicting that she wants to bang Hina, or Hina's her sister maybe. That could be the less obviously lesbo option here. But we'll see. Who would ever believe in someone who doesn't believe in themselves? Sakura? I reckon Sakura's gonna die. Here, by the way. Is the next. I predict Sakura's the next death, or Hina maybe. Everyone must have heard the announcement at once. We were all gathered at the gym. It began. We've got a cutscene. There's only 7 of us left, but there's 8 because there's an extra student, the one that hit me with the one that was wearing the mask. Well? Okay, let's get this show on the road. You're about to give us your next motive presentation, aren't you?
That's right.
You got us all together to present another motive, right? Is he right? Huh? We have to go through this again? No, not again. I can't take it anymore.
I see.
I'm impressed by your level of dismay. You finally see just how low on the totem pole of life you really are. No. No, no, no! No, 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 no! That's not it at all. We're not here to talk about motive. The reason I gathered you all here is so that I could get rid of my grudge. Your grudge?
Why?
You have a grudge. We have a grudge against you, of course. But I don't recall you ever having a grudge against us. I told you yesterday, didn't I? An eye for an eye, a fang for a fang. Stop beating around the bush. Just tell us what you're talking about. Well, Pyakia, you already told me everyone how one of you might be working as a spy for me, right?
Come on.
Yeah? So what about it? Well, today I'd like to tell you about that spy. What?
Hey.
So guess what? The spy is actually Sakura Agami, so Sakura's probably gonna die here, I guess. We'll see. He said it so openly, it made it sound like it wasn't that big of a deal. Even though he just revealed a huge secret. What? What did you just say? He said the spy is Sakura. What are you talking about?
You're a liar.
There's no way Sakura's a spy. Right, Sakura?
Huh?
Sakura? No, I just make Sakura fulfill the promise she made some time ago. And if she doesn't, I can't be responsible for what might happen to the hostage of mine. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. What you guys choose to do with that information is up to you. Roast her, spoil her, kill her, don't kill her, whatever.
I can't wait.
Either way, I can't wait! And just like that, he was gone. Finally understood what he'd been talking about. An eye for an eye, a fang for a fang. In other words, betrayal would be met with betrayal. So what does this mean? Is it true? Has Olga really been spying on us for the mastermind? What are you saying? There's no way! But what if... But that is what the stuffed animal said, right?
Wrong.
Well, he's wrong. There's just no way.
Hey,
Well, Sakura, if he's wrong, all you have to do is tell us.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry I didn't tell you earlier. What? That he was being serious for serious? Always been working for the mastermind?
I'm sorry.
So you've been lying to us this time? It's not true. Sakura's probably being controlled. There's gotta be some reason. She didn't have a choice. She was just forced to do it. Yeah, I'm sure Hina's right. The mastermind probably threatened her somehow, and Sakura had no choice but to do what she was told. What? You're talking like you know that for a fact. Because I do know it for a fact. Because I saw it. I saw Sakura and Monokuma fighting, and that's where I heard it. Monokuma mentioned a hostage a second ago, right? And during that fight I heard Sakura say she decided to fight against the mastermind.
I see.
You saw all that? The mastermind took a hostage, so you were forced to swear loyalty to them, right? But in the end, you made up your mind to betray the mastermind.
What?
Which means Sakura isn't our enemy. She's a friend who we can trust without question. Is that it? Ridiculous. Do you live in some sort of alternate reality fairy tale?
Not
She was the mastermind's tool. You absolutely cannot trust someone like that.
impossible.
He's right. We can't just believe whatever she says now. How can we even be sure she really did betray the mastermind? Maybe this is a double bluff, and she's still doing exactly what the mastermind wants.
What are you saying?
Sakura would never do that! Okay then, Sakura. If you really have cut ties with the mastermind, tell us who they really are. Well,
I'm sorry.
I can't. Even I don't know that.
What?
You don't know? That just makes you all the more suspicious.
Please.
She's telling the truth. You have to believe her!
Don't make me
Shut up.
repeat myself.
I'm not finished questioning her.
Come on.
Next question. What's this about a promise? What did the mastermind order you to do? I was told to kill one of my friends. It suddenly felt like the temperature in the room had dropped 20 degrees. The weight of those words.
I see.
So even now, you're taking aim on our lives.
Wrong.
You're wrong. I'm telling you, Sakura would never do that. You don't have to yell. We can hear you just fine. Don't you have an inside voice? That's because you're not listening to me.
Wait.
Please, stop. You don't need to defend me anymore. I have to take full responsibility for this.
However,
How do you intend to do that? By destroying the mastermind. What? I'm going to challenge them. Even if it means we both go down, I will defeat them.
I'm sorry.
That is how I intend to take responsibility. Hold on. What do you mean if you both go down?
Hina.
I'm sorry I didn't tell you about this. What?
I'm sorry.
I didn't know what to do. I went back and forth about confiding in you again and again.
Well,
But I was scared. I thought if I told you, you might think less of me. Sakura?
I'm sorry.
Sakura turned away from us and left the gym. And then... It's night time. Yada yada yada. We get the idea, Monokuma. Well, it's night time. We should go to bed.
No way.
Hold on, this whole thing with Sakura is...
Don't make me
over.
repeat myself.
She's our enemy. There's nothing more to discuss.
That's terrible.
No, Sakura is not our enemy.
Why?
Why doesn't anyone understand her?
What?
What is it you think you understand? You didn't even know who she really was.
What is this?
That's...
calm down.
Let it go for now, Hina. Talking about it isn't going to help anyone anything.
Why?
But...
Anyway,
Go to your room, cool down, and we can continue this discussion tomorrow. Well, it was the worst. The mood at the end of the night was just the worst. Being in such an awful mood. We were honestly glad the day was over. Well, someone's gonna be dead tomorrow. Without a fucking doubt. Sakura is the spy. She's the traitor. Byakuya said Sakura is the enemy. But he's wrong. She's not my enemy. She's my friend without a doubt. But what can I do? What can I do to make everyone believe in Sakura? How? Fucking Monokuma Theater time. He's getting more and more shit as the game goes on, I just realised. As long as you're human, there's always come at a point when you wish you could do things differently. Even a baseball player in the major leagues. Even a soccer player touring Europe. Even a famous singer who started her career as a backup dancer on a sketch comedy show. She makes a brilliant debut, but instead of going for more, she marries some third-rate actor and retires. Every human has regrets, has things they'd like to go back and change.
But I don't, because I'm a bear.
Thank you for that, Monokuma. Thank you for that insightful fucking shit.
ready to...
Fuck off. Right, let's go to the dining room. Kyoko, you gonna talk to me now, or are you still pissed at me? Kyoko, good morning. Well, that's great. Okay. Everyone's fucking heavy and shit. Fucking... She still won't talk to me, even though it's obvious why I was hiding that from her. I don't know. Well, bad shit's already happening, right? The music's fucking doing bad shit. Makoto, are you okay? What do you mean? You were late, so we were worried about you. What a dullard. Toko? Byakuya? What are you doing here?
What the heck?
They're taking refuge here. Refuge?
Such
Don't make that
ignorance.
stupid face. We have to protect ourselves against the Mastermind's tool. The Mastermind's... Are you talking about Sakura? That's what I finally noticed, that only one person wasn't in the dining hall. That was Sakura. Where is Sakura?
Stop.
All I know is if she were here, I wouldn't be. The only reason I went out my way to join the rest of you was a safeguard against that threat. Threat?
What is this?
Why? Why do you hate her so much?
Naturally.
Isn't it obvious? Because this makes things unfair. Unfair? The game should be fair to all players. The existence of a spy for the Mastermind upsets that balance.
What the heck?
That's a stupid reason.
What
Stupid?
did you say?
This is a life or death game, is it not?
That's terrible.
It is stupid! You're a stupid idiot!
Hey,
Before you get too far into your argument, maybe you could stop and think things through. Why did the Mastermind reveal that Sakura was the spy to us?
What the heck?
They were getting revenge on her, right? Like Monokuma said. An eye for an eye.
however,
That might be part of it, but it's not the whole picture. Revealing that fact almost meant to serve as the next motive the Mastermind wanted to give us. The chaos and confusion born from suspicion, the hatred.
in other words,
This right here, the fighting, the bickering, is the trap the Mastermind laid for us. Knowing that, will you still stand there and argue like children?
But
That's not what I'm trying to do, it's just... I mean, how can I get you guys to believe in Sakura again? If she really can't beat the Mastermind like she said, that'd go a long way in my mind.
what are you saying?
Idiot! You really ask her to do something as dangerous? What if something terrible happens to her? It wouldn't matter.
Interest.
What? If Sakura were to die, that's one less person for the Mastermind to control. I have no problem with that. Hold on, Byakuya. In fact, if she did die, that would settle this entire issue, wouldn't it? It would put the whole problem to rest.
What the
Oh wow. Toko just kicked fucking
Disgust
Byakuya's ass.
You're a monster. To say something like that, it should have been you. You should have been the one to die.
What?
I should have died. Interesting.
Interesting.
Then are you planning to take care of that yourself? Go ahead, try it if you dare. That's how it works here after all.
What is this?
You think I can't do it? Hina, calm down.
that's right.
It's exactly what the Mastermind wants, and it's exactly what Sakura doesn't want. What's wrong? Lost your nerve? I'm leaving. I'll be in my room. Trembling with anger, Hina ran off. That stupid cow! How dare she? She should die 1,000 deaths. No, a million. So she was just another hysterical little girl. Hardly worth my attention.
Just a second.
It's what other people It's what other people call having feelings, Byakuya. And all you can do is mock them for it. What's wrong with that?
Hey,
A friendly word of warning. Someday that attitude is going to come back and bite you. Hard.
I don't have time to
And I will
play with
happily elude its attempts. So, you know, how about we, eat? Maybe now's not a good time?
you know?
Without a word, each of us left the dining hall. We headed back to our rooms one by one. Phew. Love the way the free time music's... Guys, now it's free time. Don't worry about any other consequences, it's just free time now. Guys, just go and play some games. Go and chill out. Have some fun. Have some fun. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. Right, I'm going to teleport up to the top floor because that's where everyone's going to be hanging out, and I'll decide who to hang out with. I guess Byakuya, because I haven't really hung out with him at all, and I feel that the game is reaching its, maybe not conclusion, but we're certainly quite a way through it now. I think I've got the abilities from everyone except Kyoko and Byakuya. I'm sure everyone has multiple abilities, but I want to get like at least one from everyone, if you know what I mean. Kyoko's gonna tell me to fuck off, right?
Anyway.
I'm busy. I don't have time to waste. Yeah, she tells me to fuck off. Fine, Byakuya it is. I haven't got Sakura's either, but I'm assuming she isn't around at all, seeing as she's missing and probably gonna be dead, so, you know.
It's certainly
Sakura is
possible.
dangerous, as is Hina. You never know when they might strike. Should I talk to Byakuya for a while? Yeah, let's talk to him.
That's fine.
Fine, I don't mind allowing you to indulge in my attention. I hope you appreciate this. I don't know if I've got anything that they'll like. I spent some time with Byakuya and we grew closer and all that shit. Would you like to give Byakuya a present? I guess so. Let's see what... I don't know what to give him. I don't even know what he fucking likes. Like, everything I've got in my inventory, I'd say, is probably not something that he thinks is, like, good, considering he's fucking a millionaire and a cunt. Like, both those things at once. Like, he really is, like, a complete fucking prick, isn't he? Give him a thong. There you go. Tumbleweed. What the fuck? I've got so much fucking shit. I feel that a golden gun... I'll just give him this. I don't fucking know. I don't know what he'd like. Antique doll, crystal skull, golden aeroplane, moon rock. What the fuck is the blurb for this? A rock from the Sea of Tranquility on the moon. A composition apparently unusual for where it was found. Have a moon rock. Apparently he liked it. If you insist, I suppose I can accept it. Does that mean he liked it? I have a question for you. You do?
That's right.
Something's been bothering me for a while now and I can't take it anymore, so to answer my question, I need you to explain to me what your ultimate lucky student title means. Oh well, I don't totally get it myself, but what I do know is I was picked at random from a pool of normal students.
So in other words...
So you just got into Hope's Peak by blind luck? I see. Well, that answers my question. What was the question? How a common like you with absolutely no unique talents or abilities could get into this school? Oh, I forgot to mention boring. How a boring, untalented, utterly generic commoner you got in. He's such a prick. Boring? Generic? Did you really have to list all that off?
Naturally.
But it is the truth. Maybe compared to you, the ultimate affluent prodigy and all. But even I... You seem to think I'm merely an issue of a title, but make no mistake. My lineage, intelligence, figure, athletic ability, they are all ultimate.
In other words...
Wish to say, I am the ultimate perfection. Feel free to begin calling me that, in fact. He's really taken this to an extreme. You, who have nothing. I, who have everything. We are living proof that all men are not created equal. You have my pity, Makoto. Life can be very cruel, indeed. And because I pity you so much, perhaps someday I'll allow you to hear my tale of glory. Consider it a blessing, a gift from me to you, to allow you to bask in my glory. Having finished his mean-spirited lecture, Byakuya left me standing there in silence. I learned one thing about Byakuya today. Anytime I talk to him, I need to be prepared for extreme psychological trauma. I unlocked the school cool and composed. Okay, so we got a skill from him. I did my best to keep my spirit from shattering like glass and went back to my room. We're going to have some more free time? I'm assuming we are, because the free time little happy tune's still playing. What's going on now? Nighttime? Just standard nighttime with nothing going on?
Okay.
Yeah, just nighttime. I guess it's time to go to bed. Tonight feels somehow uneasy. We still haven't settled things with Sakura. Everyone's in a terrible mood. I just hope nothing happens tonight. Every time you said that, Mako, every time you said, I hope nothing happens, you know what happens? Someone fucking dies. After the climbing offer to become a shrimp, the tech support lady just refused to drop the issue. Once the shrimp idea was dead, she came back suggesting I should be a crab instead. How much can one person love crustaceans? I said no, of course, and she shot back. Okay then, how about I make you an extra special? You can be a crab that walks sideways and backwards. But how's that any better? I don't want to go sideways or backwards, I want to go forward. I heard her annoyed sigh on the other end of the line, then she said, you just don't see the splendor of the crab. Haven't you ever heard the tale of the crab and the monkey? Of course I heard of it. I knew all about it, but so what? The crab beats the monkey, but it's just some legend. Hardly relevant to our greed-obsessed modern society. Sure, monkeys still show up in movies and stuff from time to time, but not crabs. Monkey-themed clothes are sweeping the fashion world, but the crab doesn't stand a chance. Right? What I'm saying is crabs have no place in today's light-speed world. Do your market research, lady. Which is why I chose the always popular bear image.
And that's the secret origin origin story of Monica.
His origin story is changing every day. Every night. In this little thing, it's a different story. It's morning. Rise and shine.
Good. Get ready.
I need to do something about Sakura. I better go to the dining hall and talk to the others one more time. Right, I guess we should head down to the dining hall. Oh god. Huh? Was that someone screaming? I think it came from the dining hall. Oh god. Someone dead in the dining room? Let's see. Makoto, we got a big problem, man. What's wrong? Look! Hiro's finger shook as he pointed.
Hina,
Oh shit.
are you okay? What happened?
She killed her.
What?
Genocide Jill killed Hina.
Hina looks alive.
You've gotta be kidding!
No. She's not dead. Open your eyes. No way she's dead. What happened? Well, Togo and Hina, just all of a sudden, they were yelling and then they knocked the pepper off the table. And that led to a sneeze. Her giant balloons are a little too perfect, aren't they? I might be flat, but at least mine are real. And they look so at my shapely collarbone. Doesn't it just totally set you on fire? Anyway, you totally non-adorable boys, just get her out of my sight, okay? Or else. I'll start cunning, and indulging myself for who knows how long. Okay then, let's get here to the nurse's office. Come on, Hiro, help me. Sure thing. Genocide Jack's abrasive laugh chased us out the room as we carried Hina away. By the time I finished taking care of Hina's injury in the nurse's office, she seemed to have finally regained her composure.
Sorry.
Thank you. Are you sure you're feeling better? Yeah, it was just a scratch. Still, that was super close. If I hadn't yelled out, you'd be dead right now. It's all thanks to me, you know? Yeah, well, 1,000 thanks to you, sir. So sarcastic. It just makes you sound like even more hostile. Hey, Hina, what the heck happened? Oh, we got into a fight and I lost my temper. Let me guess, the fight was because of Sakura?
But
At first, I tried to ignore it. If you let jerk buttholes get you all the time, you'll never have time to live your life. But she wouldn't let it go, so I just...
what the heck?
Without thinking about it, I just wanted to punch her like a dozen times.
You're serious.
A dozen punches isn't really without thinking. And when things got out of hand, Genocide Jack just let loose. Sorry, wrong voice. And when things got out of hand, Genocide Jack just let loose, right?
Sorry.
It's my own fault. But I just couldn't take it anymore. Because she was saying all those terrible things about my friend, you know? Before I knew it, Hina's eyes started welling up with tears. And just as though tears were on the brink of spilling over, the door to the nurse's office burst open. I thought the door was going to fly off its hinges. And there stood before us...
Hina.
Sakura? You're hurt. What happened?
Huh?
Oh, nothing. It's not a big deal.
Hey,
Makoto, Hiro, what's the meaning of this? It wasn't me. It was Genocide Jill. It's all that demented murderous fiend's fault. She's going Super Saiyan.
Damn.
To hurt Hina. Damn you. To leave me alone but hurt her. What is this?
how?
What is this? I'm okay, really. It's just a scratch.
No forgiveness. I can't forgive this.
Hiro, if you want to hate someone, hate me. If you want to hurt someone, hurt me. I don't hate you exactly.
I can't forgive this.
They're making noises now. And he runs away. Here and then he tripped over himself as he ran screaming out the nurse's office. But just a second later... What's going on?
Hey,
What's all this noise about? Kyoko stood in the doorway of the nurse's office, taking Hiro's spot in the room.
it would
I
seem...
gather that something happened. Kyoko, please, you have to stop Sakura.
Wait.
You don't need to stop me. I'm okay. I'm not gonna do anything, I'm drawing a line right here and now. Drawing a line?
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Wait, Sakura! Hina sprang into action, leaving the nurse's office to chase after Sakura. The only ones left were Well, this is fucking awkward, seeing as we hate each other. Kyoko. Are you still mad? Yeah, I figured.
That's fine.
It's fine. Huh? About that issue we discussed earlier. It doesn't matter anymore. Then do you forgive me for not being able to talk about it?
In other words...
You could have told me about Sakura and Monokuma fighting, but you stayed quiet. You were only thinking of Sakura, and that's why you didn't tell me. Right? You didn't want to confuse everyone until you could talk to her and be sure of what you saw. That's what you were thinking, and that's why you didn't tell me. Right? Yeah. To think like that.
I wouldn't have expected such arrogance from you.
What?
Because...
Ultimately, that means you don't trust me. No, that's not it. But if that's how you feel, I can't really change your mind. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
It's fine. I've already forgotten about it. Besides...
And
I may have overreacted. Oh my gosh, she's blushing. Yandere blush. Not Yandere. Tsundere blush. Huh? Anyway, it's over and done with. Like I said, let's just forget about it. Okay, thank you. Right. There's no point in going anywhere else right now. Well, what the fuck am I doing here then? Do we just talk to Kyoko again? Oh, something else. What is it you wanted to talk to me about?
Indeed.
Actually, I'd like you to come somewhere with me. I have business there. Where?
So...
Just come with me and you'll find out. I guess, but...
Shall we go?
Well then, shall we get going? With a typical indifference, Kyoko turned and walked away, setting a brisk pace. Ah, Kyoko! I hurried to catch her up. She walked ahead in silence, and in silence I chased her. And eventually, we arrived. Oh, the room without the cameras, okay. The dressing room? So there's something else you mentioned.
Indeed.
That's right, it has to do with Alter Ego. But you said we didn't need Alter Ego anymore.
Wrong.
I didn't say we didn't need him. I just said he'd done his job. Besides, it's not like us that needs Alter Ego. He has business with us. Huh?
Right.
Alter Ego asked me to bring others to come see him. Apparently he has something he wants to ask us. Alter Ego wants to ask us something? Alright, Alter Ego. Speak up. Hello. Oh, it's just the two of you? Kyoko and Makoto. Kyoko's fingers glided across the keyboard. Is two not enough? No, it's okay. 2 should be plenty. But what is it he wants to ask us?
Indeed.
Let's find out, shall we? Kyoko typed in the question. What did you want to ask us? Oh, yeah, so... I'd like to take me somewhere where you can connect me to the school network.
What?
Kyoko and I quickly glanced at each other. She replied, Why? Well, you said my job was done, right? But to just stop here, saying I finished my work, I don't want that. I want to keep being helpful to everyone. I want to work as hard as everyone else so that we can all get out of here. That's what Master would want too. So to help everyone else, to solve the mystery of this school, the only way I can help is to you connect me to this school network. But if you did that, that's basically suicide. I'm positive the mastermind would find out about it, then they'd... You agree, right, Kyoko? I realize how dangerous it could be, but still, I have to do this. I'm scared, but I can't handle it. I don't really understand why, but when I think about everyone else, my courage starts to grow. You might think I'm just some inhuman AI, but it's true. So it's okay. It's for the sake of everyone else, I won't be afraid. I couldn't help but get lost in that voice. It was just too committed. Too admirable. Too fragile.
Hey.
You remember what you said before, Makoto? You asked what the difference is between a person and the program, right? Yeah.
Certainly.
When I talk to Alter Ego, I don't know. I have no idea how to answer that question. I think maybe that's a question even the program's creator can't answer. But I can say this.
Correct.
There's no question that Alter Ego is our friend. Kyoko. To be honest, I didn't want Alter Ego to push himself anymore. But it's because we take any more risks, the Mastermind really will notice it. But
Makoto.
let's do it, Makoto. Let's connect Alter Ego to the network. But
Hey,
he's our friend, so I want to take his feelings into consideration. And he says he wants to fight alongside his friends.
now.
If you were in his place, could you just sit by and do nothing in this situation? If you saw everyone else fighting and doing their best, could you just look the other way? Or would you stand up? Stand up tall next to everyone else and tell them you're their friend. Hey, are you guys fighting? If it's about me, please don't. I want to believe in myself. I want to be able to say, I know I can do this. So please, let me try.
Listen.
And besides, there's one safe place where the mastermind might not notice. One place?
That's right.
Remember? There's another place besides here where there's no surveillance camera. A room without a... It's the secret room. The secret room you told me about. I definitely remember that there's no surveillance camera in there.
Indeed.
And I do believe you can connect to the network from there. I remember seeing an Ethernet port on the wall.
However...
Just because there's no camera there doesn't mean there's no danger. There's no way to be sure the mastermind isn't monitoring the network somehow. We'll also have to move Alter Ego and the mastermind may spot us going into the secret room. If they pick up on any of this, then it's all over. You're right.
That's what we
But
have
despite
to
all that, I think we need to try.
Correct.
Because that's our best chance of finding any new clues. Kyoko, in that case, will you let me carry him? There's no way you could hide him with what you're wearing, right? So let me do it.
It's true.
Okay then, I'll leave it to you. Thank you.
So then...
Let's get started. It's gonna be a little cramped for you, Alter Ego. Bear with us, okay? We started packing him up right away. I closed the laptop and stuffed it underneath my jacket. Oh god, that was pretty gay. You can't talk right now. We're gonna move you into another room. Until we get there, you have to be absolutely silent, okay? Understood. Your command has been implemented. Good. To have him react like a machine like that all of a sudden, I didn't know how to react.
Makoto.
In the secret room, there's a bunch of different cables in one of the desk drawers. So there might be a network cable in there.
However...
Assuming the mastermind hasn't taken it already. Well, what we can do is go check for ourselves.
It's true.
Agreed. Let's head to the secret room. Okay, I guess we're going there now. We have a precious cargo of Alter Ego shoved up our butt. That's the only place that's where I'm hiding it, in my anus. Only place it'll fit. There's Genocide Jill. Don't hang around and talk to her. What floor is it on? I can't actually remember what floor is it on. Is it this one?
Hey. Why?
Are you sure all the documents are gone? I refuse to believe you. Go and check again. What?
Listen to
Just
me.
hurry up and go. And make sure you don't run off. I'm gonna wait right here. Oh, I get it. She's acting. She was so forceful, I thought I made her mad again somehow.
Just a second.
Why are you just standing there? Hurry up and go. Okay, I'm going.
So then...
And be thorough. I'm counting on you. You turn your phone off. Or mute it. It's okay, it's not your fault. I was the one that had it plugged in there. Oh my fucking god! My phone hasn't shut the fuck up. At all, guys. My phone has been going off. I'm turning it off. Look, it's frozen on turning off, Prism. My phone is frozen on turning off. It will not turn off. Fuck off, phone. I think I had a missed call from someone a few minutes ago. That's weird. Especially at 7:30 at night, actually. I'll check it in a second. Anyway, guys, back to the actual game.
That was not me. That was your iPad.
According to Kyoko, there's a bunch of cables in this drawer. Found it. This is a network cable, right? Now we have to connect Alter Ego. I immediately got to work. I pulled out the laptop and connected it to the Ethernet port with the cable. And that should do it. Yeah, I think it worked. Just leave the rest to me. I swear I'll find something. I might even be able to connect to the outside world. If I can, I'll see if I can call for help. So please just wait a little longer. Just hold tight and put your faith in me. As I was about to leave, I decided to leave him with one last thing. No matter what, we're gonna get out of here. You and all the rest of us as friends. Friends? Even me? Thank you. Thank you, Makoto. That laptop's fucked, by the way. It's going to be destroyed the
Makoto.
next day. How'd it go? Well, it went okay, but the documents were gone, just like I told you. My reply was an unintentional mix of acting and real feelings.
Correct.
I see. Then there's nothing left for us here.
Goodbye.
Before I knew it, Kyoko was walking away. She wasn't acting anymore. That much was for sure. Kyoko!
What?
What? So we're just gonna split up?
Why is that?
Of course. I have no reason to stay with you at this point. Well, maybe, but isn't that a little too direct? Should I hesitate and fumble, or for something to say? You're so high maintenance. That's not what I meant. I just had more I wanted to talk to you about, like, what are you gonna do about Sakura?
It's true.
Well, something has to be done, it's true.
However...
But the way things are right now, there's no way to persuade anyone. They don't have the mind to listen. Then what should we...
So...
If we can find some new clue that would likely change the situation, that's all we can hope for right now. Which is why alter ego.
Correct.
All we can do is wait and believe in our friends. You're right. That's our only option. Well, we parted ways and I headed back to my room. Free time music. I'm kind of tired, so I lay down in bed. Maybe it's because of the stress of moving alter ego, but I was way more tired than I realised. So before long at all, I passed out in the middle of the day. Which probably isn't a good idea in Murder Place. I completely dozed off. Someone's at my door. Just answer the fucking door. The sharp sound of the doorbell pierced my sleepy haze and pulled me back to the real world. Right, let's answer.
Makoto.
Makoto, get out of here. Kyoko, what's going on?
Indeed.
Hina just came to see me and she was white as a ghost. It sounded like something's happened. What? As soon as I heard those words, my heart started to beat a little faster. I suddenly found myself wide awake. She said for us to come to the rec room. The rec room? Okay, let's hurry. Got another body on our hands, have we? I guess we're going to find out since we just teleported instantly to the rec room. Hina, what happened? Makoto, Kyoko. Hina, what's wrong? Something's not right. In the rec room. What's inside? There was a window on the rec room door and I hurried to look inside. And when I did... Oh god. Sakura? Is she unconscious? She's sitting up in a chair like she's bowing her head. Okay, she doesn't look dead.
Hey.
What's going on? Did something happen to her?
Huh?
I was just walking past and I happened to notice through the window. Has she been poisoned by someone? Because we found that chemistry lab full of poisons, right? But I couldn't get the door open. Has she killed herself? I tried knocking, I tried calling her name, but she wouldn't respond. So what should we do? What are we gonna do?
Anyway...
First of all, we need to get into that room. But the door's locked, right? And if we break in, we'll be violating school regulations.
Listen to
We're
me.
going to force our way in. I just said
Wrong.
the door isn't locked. It's not locked because the rec room door doesn't have a lock. Then why? It feels like the door is pressing up against something in the room. Is it the chair? Chair?
In other
Either way,
words,
this door isn't locked, which means as far as I can tell, the rule doesn't apply. Then there's no problem if we break in.
Indeed.
Let's smash the window. That should be the fastest way. Okay, I'll get something to break it with. Wait right here. Inside the rec room, Sakura still hadn't moved an inch. She's just unconscious, right? I don't think so. I reckon she's been poisoned or killed herself. Is she okay? I mean, Sakura. So I'm sure... Kyoko didn't reply. There was only silence. But that silence didn't last long. Here! I found a broom in the classroom. Use it!
Makoto.
You can handle this, right, Makoto? Come on, please hurry! I love the way they're still like, you're a boy, you do everything. Okay, you two, stand back. I took hold of the broom and swung it as hard as I could. Aiming directly at the window, all it took was one solid hit. The window shattered into 100 pieces, scattering across the rec room floor. I stuck my hand through the now open window and started jostling the chair leaning against the door. The chair's pretty heavy, but if I can just... I pushed on it with all my strength, and finally the knob turned. Sakura! I ran up to her as fast as I could, but the moment I laid my hand on her... She's dead. All I felt was cold death. I could feel only the last lingering warmth of a living body. Life had abandoned Sakura's body. And then...
A body has been
Oh my god, it's a murder! It's not just a suicide, it's a fucking murder. A body's been discovered.
After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
Who the fuck killed? Oh my god. Daily life becomes deadly life. So who murdered Sakura? That's the question. Huh?
Sakura's dead? She's really dead?
I'm heading to talking, but my eyes stayed steadily forward. I could only look on at Sakura's dead body. Right. You didn't make it in time. It's happened again. Muttering to herself, Kyoko bent to gently inspect Sakura's body. I wonder what was confirming that Sakura really was dead, checking for a pulse or a reaction. It's going to be a fake suicide, like someone's going to have written a note and everything. It's going to be a fake suicide. There's a note on the floor, so that's a fake suicide, and presumably, I reckon Hina did it. That's what I'm going to say. I reckon Hina is the most likely culprit. Maybe. No, she seemed genuinely disturbed though, unless that's all an act. I don't think Hina's smart enough to put on an act, which leaves Toko, Byakuya, and Hiro. I don't know who it is. I think Kyoko's going to make it to the end. I wouldn't be surprised if Byakuya did it as well. So, Toko, Hiro, or Hina are my three main suspects.
I have to go get them. I have to go get the others.
On shaky legs, Hina left the rec room. And I? Why? Why did this have to happen? That's all I could say. I repeated it over and over again. I need to examine Sakura's body. I just stood there motionless behind her while she checked Sakura's corpse. Time passed. While I stood there unable to do a thing, time just passed. And after I don't know how long...
I got everyone.
Yes.
Oh, she's dead, huh?
I see.
Sakura's been killed. I see. As soon as they arrived, Kyoko began.
Just a second.
You heard the announcement just now, right? So you know what that means. Sakura was murdered, and by someone in this very room. Is that what you were going to say?
Huh?
No. Whoever killed her. It's not just someone in this room.
It's your fault.
It's one of you. Hiro, Byakuya, Toko. One of you killed Sakura.
What?
You're accusing us before you even begun the investigation?
I don't need to investigate anything. Because you hated her. You hated the sight of her. One of you did it. I know it.
You know it? Jeez, I didn't know your power level would increase by that much by getting mad.
What the heck?
What are you doing here?
Isn't it obvious? I'm here to hand out my little murder flyer. That's right, it's the next Monokuma file. And don't get so mad, Miss Asahina, or you're gonna ruin that lewd little face of yours. Now then, with that Hold on. There's something I want to ask you. It was you, wasn't it? You killed Sakura.
Say what?
Sakura wanted to challenge the mastermind to a duel. Maybe you and her fought and then...
In other words...
Then I killed her? Sorry, not quite. Actually, not even close. That whole thing is totally irrelevant now. Sakura came to a most regrettable end without even getting the chance to finish things with me. Which, thank God for that, it saved me the trouble of having to go through with our little fight. Because even for someone like me, it would have been no mean feat to take down a behemoth like that.
Hey!
I gotta tell ya, I was actually pretty worried. I mean, she violated the rule by attacking me in the first place, but I wasn't able to punish her. So I don't know who it was, but whoever the blackhead is this time, I owe you one.
What is this?
You owe them one?
Before you get all pissy potty at me, you better figure out who did it first. Because I mean, your lives are on the line, right?
What is this?
What the hell? He owes them one? I hate him. I hate this whole thing.
Well, I for one am glad Glad it was Sakura. She was working for the mastermind after all. How can you say that now? Sorry, I don't have time for your squabbling. The next game's already begun. If you want to be angry at someone, be angry at whoever killed Sakura.
Anyway...
Right now, our top priority needs to be uncovering Sakura's killer. If we can't do that, we're all dead. Then let's decide who will stand guard this time.
I'll do it.
Hina?
I'm okay. Just let me handle it. Besides, I want to be here with Sakura.
That's fine.
Okay then, Hina is guard number 1, but we need one more. Kyoko, that's you.
What?
Me. You're always a thorn in my side. This time, just stand up and be quiet and watch quietly. Consider that an order. An order?
That's fine.
Fine, I'll stay behind. Then it's settled. Let's begin. Shall we?
Hold on. Before that, there's something I want to say.
What?
Which is?
Hiro, Byakuya, Toko, none of you are allowed to step foot in the crime scene.
What?
It's your
One of you killed Sakura. I won't let someone like that come anywhere near her.
Stop talking.
Don't be stupid. Our lives are in just as much danger as yours. We have every right to investigate.
I don't care what you say, I'm not letting the one who killed Sakura anywhere near her. Even if it means I have to use force, you're not getting in here. Well, it appears to be further discussion would be a waste of time. About a compromise. I won't ask you to let all of us in, just let me. You don't really care, do you? You're both useless anyway.
Yep.
Nope, don't really care.
I'd rather spend my time coming up with another splendid fantasy involving Master anyway. And you, Hero? Do you really object?
If you're gonna go that far, what can I do? I mean, I don't have anything to hide, so why should I care?
It's all
That it's
clear.
decided.
What are you saying?
Nothing's decided.
Calm down.
I know how you feel, Hina, but you should agree to his request. But
Hey,
we had to find out who killed Sakura.
correct.
For those of us still alive, and to honor Sakura's memory. Fine, I guess that's okay. But no matter what, Byakuya, you obviously aren't allowed to touch her. Naturally, who would want to touch a filthy dead body?
Listen,
That's enough fighting. We need to focus on the investigation from here on out. Everyone keep this in mind. If we can't uncover Sakura's killer,
listen to me.
all of us face execution. Finding out who killed Sakura, it's not a matter of hoping we can do it. If we want to survive, we have to. It's kind of a hopeless hope. We have no choice but to just do it.
Right, investigation mode is active.
And that's where we're going to end this episode of Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. If you enjoyed, remember to hit that like button. And I will see you for the next installment, where we'll piece together the clues to perhaps get an idea of who killed Sakura. I'll see you next time, guys. Bye!